Welcome back, YouTube. I am off to see the cardiologist. I'm going to tell you it's going to be inconclusive because we're missing a test. But we're going to see. We're going to see if 3 months of me doing their tests and waiting to see if I'm going to die or not sooner than later is going to, what the information is going to be. But April and I were sitting here talking about free. Oh, so a customer of mine who used Jiffy Lube for an oil change on a Sunday said that the manager, this is the new Jiffy Lube, so I think the guy's name was Anthony, he quit. Yeah, I bet you, I can tell you 800 reasons why he quit. And it's not because he doesn't know what he's doing. Follow me? I'm sure he knows what he's doing. I would bet you it has to do with staffing issues, who's calling out, who's not showing up, who's late, who's crying it's raining,
well,
who's like screwing up cars.
It seemed like he was there more often than not, so
he was there 7 days a week.
Yeah,
yeah.
He was probably picking up hours he didn't want to.
I'm sure he knew 100% what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he just probably wasn't having any success in Cinnaminson. I'm going to tell you, if you're trying to sell maintenance work in Cinnaminson, you're not going to survive.
Right.
That's just the way it is. And then he said they emailed him this list of things that his vehicle needed, and it was diff services and wiper blades and all this other stuff. I was like, yeah, I bet you they want $600 for trans service and a diff service. He's like, that's why I'm here, brother. So anyway, so this video is about free, the power in free in marketing, and then what type of consumer does free bring you. So for me, I don't chase anything that's free. Buy one, get one free. Maybe you might when you go shopping at the supermarket. But it depends on the product line, I would say, for everyone. So I don't do that. I don't coupon clip. I don't coupon shop.
You don't shop.
I do shop. But I'm a different character, just like every consumer is a different animal, right? We can say that.
Yeah.
But the power in free is a marketing scam and gimmick to get you to show up and maybe introduce you to a new location or an old location or the people or the environment or the shopping experience. But free is what tries to drive that. And I said to April, I'm like, well, free typically doesn't drive the consumer that you may or may not want in your establishment. So we'll just say, today is free taco day at Taco Bell, right? But your minimum purchase has got to be $35.
Really early.
And that may not be a good comparison, but free and marketing is powerful, but what you get with free is sometimes not what you're looking for.
All right.
So, and then I was telling April, I said, we were on a program where we were service value trust, and I think that message for the conscious people brings a different customer.
Right.
They know they're going to, we're promoting service, right? We want to give you good service. We want to make sure that we're going to give you the best value we can, and you can trust that we're going to do a good job. Speaks to me more than it speaks to free to me.
Right.
So, and then Rachel was complaining about some marketing that went on for a free AC check, and I have said this myself. It is just language to drive a consumer in. And I don't usually have good success with that. So a free AC check. And then there's qualifiers and what its limitations are too. I try and stay away from stuff like that because it only causes problems at the counter. You're going to take your employee that you're paying $20 or $30 an hour, and then you're going to greet this consumer and you're going to sign them in. They're going to sit in your waiting room, and they may hurry up, they may drop off, who knows what the case may be. They may not even have a climate controller in their dashboard, and this is no joke. There may not be any buttons on the dashboard because it's missing, and they don't know why the heating and air conditioning is not working. So, and it could be a complete basket case. So once you get past the free part of it, then you got to tell them that there's a diagnostic charge. So what I try and do is just skip all the bullshit and just say, well, you're already telling me your AC doesn't work, and that's going to require a diagnostic. So there's no sense in me even trying to play games with you with the free. And so I told Rachel, stick to your program that we've been doing, that we don't participate in a free AC check. You're going to need a diagnostic to figure out what's wrong with your air conditioner, regardless. That's it. And that's going to include hooking up gauges and equipment and labor time. And then we have a lot of resistance from those customers who seek the free. And then when we tell them what you get for free, there is no real value in that. You follow me?
No, because if you tell them...
Because the customer already knows that when they hit the button, the AC doesn't work, right? So now they need a diagnostic to really tell them what's wrong. So but the free word is driving that consumer who is looking for that free. And free sometimes doesn't bring you any value. At least not in my opinion. Free at the supermarket, right? Buy one, get one free.
Yeah, but they always hike up the price.
But they always hike up the price.
Yeah. And you always get the lesser for free.
Yeah, it's not the high-end product.
So in other words, the free part is tacked on to the
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, sometimes in the old days it was like that. When soups were 49 cents and they said buy 10 get 10 free or some shit like that.
The can salad shopper used to be worth it.
It used to be. Now it's not. But at $3 a can.
Yeah.
So, but the power in free is what we're talking about. And no one can afford to work and do things for free anymore.
He is jamming
the world is just not a free place. So I prefer service, value, trust. I stand behind what I do. And I think that's probably why I'm one of the more successful 4Bay shops.
You stand your ground too, though.
And I stand my ground too. But I tried to be honest with you, if you came in with a free coupon, wouldn't you rather to do behind the counter or just be straight with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's free anything. Free blood pressure check or free ride on a roller coaster or whatever the case may be. Or how about this? Come to this seminar and we're going to give you a free trip.
No.
So then or a free meal. You go there for an hour, right? And then they're trying to sell you a $300,000 timeshare that you're never going to use.
No.
So the power in free, in the business world, sometimes it does have its features and its benefits, but for me, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't work for me. Free lunch works for me. So when we were kids and we lived in Philly, we would get free lunch at the park. It was part of the state. The state gave us free lunch, and that was legit.
Wow! Didn't you get free lunch in Williamstown then? Because
I got free lunch in school because my mom was poor.
Yeah, she was on assistance.
Yep. So that was legit free. Mm-hmm. But we're talking free in sales.
Yeah, we're also
when
talking
you're trying
about
to
30 years ago.
Sales. But if you tried to sell my mom something, she would laugh at you and say, what century would you expect me to be able to give you money for that? When we were... And it's the truth.
Oh, when you were younger, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I was going to say...
She had $0. She couldn't even afford to feed us. And if you tried to sell my mom something, she would laugh at you. Mm-hmm. I mean, she had a car, but if you took it in for service, you would never sell her a wiper blade. Not one wiper blade, not even half a wiper blade.
She
would tell you she didn't have the money.
I think that's where you get it from. Where your mom sticks to her guns.
It's the truth, though.
Mm-hmm.
So certain people who absolutely are just hanging on for dear life, you're not selling those people anything. So I'd rather just be straight, and that doesn't matter what walks of life they are. If they have money falling out of their pockets every time they take a step, or they'll never have money falling out of their pockets, I'd rather just say, hey, this is the deal, and be upfront. If it costs you, if you don't gain a customer and you lose a customer, at least you were honest, and I think honest is the best way to go.
Too many people take advantage of you, though.
Yeah. Oh, and the system too. The whole system.
Well, you don't have 10 kids, so you're out.
Thanks for watching.